Hi, good afternoon, Gringo, and welcome to cooking school number 5. As you can see, today we are going to be making mushroom stroganoff for the vegetarians and the healthy ones out there, and fruit crumble with custard. How nice is that? So first we're going to start on the mushroom stroganoff. You will need some finely diced onions, which I have started cooking, some garlic, some parsley, some vegetable stock, some Worcestershire sauce, some mushrooms, and some sour cream. Right, into these partly fried onions, I'm going to put roughly 2 cloves of garlic. I'm using the chopped stuff because it's easier that way. And I'm going to put in a dash of Liam Perrin sauce, or Worcester sauce as we call it. And then I'm going to take it back over to the stove. We're going to get it on the heat there, and we're going to put some paprika. About a teaspoonful, or just a bit less maybe. And then stir it all together. You still running? And let that cook for another minute or so. Okay, now we're going to add roughly 300 grams of mushrooms to the onions, garlic, paprika and olive oil. We're going to cook that for another minute or so, and then we're going to add the vegetable stock. Hi, now we're going to add the vegetable stock. And we're going to let that simmer for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, you need to prepare yourself some rice. So there's roughly 250 grams of rice. This should serve 2 to 3 people. Not a massive dish. Right, come and show them. Right, as you can see, it's reduced down now, the mushrooms. And we're going to add 3 tablespoons of sour cream. Now make sure it's not boiling hot when you do this, because the sauce could split. So 1, 2, 3. A little bit of Sammy salt, a bit of Percy pepper for seasoning. Now we're going to stir it all together. And there you have it. Beautiful mushroom stroganoff, which we will serve later with some rice and chopped parsley. So we're going to move on now to making the fruit crumble. Welcome back. Don't forget, you must always wash your hands when you change from one dish to another. We don't want cross-contamination, same as the boards. Don't chop your raw meats with your vegetables. Keep a separate board for everything. Right, now we're going to do the crumble. So in here we have some butter, some castor sugar, some mixed spice and flour. And in this one we have some rhubarb, butter and castor sugar, which I'm going to put on the stove now to reduce down. There she goes. Earlier on I made some custard. Look at that, that's what you call custard. And we're going to actually put the custard in the crumble, so it will have the fruit, custard and crumble all in one dish. And then you can have some nice vanilla ice cream with it. Yippee! Yum, 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 yum. Hi guys, if you want the exact measurements for everything, just pause your video now. Hi gringos, and welcome back. So there's our rhubarb, which we picked out the garden this morning, believe it or not. To that I am going to add some apple sauce. You can put whatever fruit you want in yours. This is a jar that we had opened, so it's a way of using up open jars or anything before it goes out of date. Just mix it all together. Doesn't look very nice at the moment, but I can guarantee you when you eat it, it's fantastic. So that's going into the pan that will be going in the oven. Now on the recipe that we've given you, it says that I'm going to start making the crumble now, which is the flour, sugar and fat, butter. And what you do is you crumble it together, but don't overdo it, because if you make it too fine, it doesn't work as well. You just want like a sandy texture. It only takes a couple of seconds to do, a few minutes. Cameraman, can you let the dog out please? He's ringing the bell. Hi, as I was saying, in the recipe that you can read, it says that you cook your crumble mix separate. Well, you can do it that way, and then you've always got crumble mix left if you don't use it all to put on something else. But we're going to eat all this tonight, I know we are, because we're on lockdown and we're starving. So there's your crumble mix, not too fine, see? Let me just wash my hands. Very important. Oh look, there's some chef's hats here that I managed to pick up on my travels. Very unusual. The top left is to Paul, from best wishes from Lord Bath, who unfortunately passed away a couple of weeks ago. The top right is Charlene from Neighbours, I think it was. Bottom left is Charlie Dimmock, the famous gardener, and the bottom right is one of my all-time favourites, my old pal Keith Floyd, who has also passed away unfortunately. Right, over here, back to the cooking school. Right, we have the rhubarb, the crumble mix and the custard. Right, custard goes on next. It's a bit decadent, this custard, because I've actually put fresh cream in it. Crumble mix goes on next. Don't press it down, just sprinkle it on. And into the oven. We're going into the oven at 180 degrees for approximately 25 to 30 minutes. Hi, and welcome back. And here we have the finished mushroom stroganoff. Doesn't that look gorgeous? It does if you like mushrooms, but I don't like mushrooms. And next, over here, move around there, camera lady, we have the crumble. So I'm going to take a small portion out, and it's got the custard in it and the fruit, look. And then to finish it off, a nice piece of ice cream. There we are. Two fantastic dishes for today. Mushroom stroganoff and fruit crumble with vanilla ice cream. See you later, baked potato.